Iran's nationwide uprisings marked its 141st day, while our Baluch compatriots in Sistan and Baluchistan Province took to the streets yet again in anti-regime protests following their weekly prayers. The provincial capital of Zahedan has evolved into a hotbed of major demonstrations and rallies where protesters voiced anti-regime slogans in the past 5 months. On Friday, protesters in Zahedan began their demonstrations by taking to the streets and holding a variety of signs while chanting "Death to Khamenei," specifically criticizing the regime's leader. Protesters also chanted, "I will kill those who killed my brother. So many years of crimes, death to the mullahs regime. Death to the oppressor, be it the Shah or Khamenei." Protesters in Zahedan also carried a large banner in their march today with the slogan, "Death to the oppressor, be it the Shah or the leader Khamenei." IRGC units are using drones for surveillance purposes over the area near the city's Grand Makki Mosque. Reports indicate and footage show that regime authorities dispatched a large number of security forces to the city streets to confront the crowds forming today's anti-regime protest. In Zahedan, regime authorities had dispatched military helicopters to fly above the city on Thursday, aiming to instill a climate of fear among the locals. Their aim is to prevent anti-regime protests that are anticipated following Friday mass prayers. In the city of Khas, also in Sistan Baluchistan Province, locals took to the streets in further anti-regime protest and began chanting slogans including "Death to Khamenei," "Khamenei, have some shame and let go of the country." Members of Iran's Baluch community held a demonstration today in the city of Galikesh in Golestan Province in support of their local leaders and voicing their dissent against the regime. In Sanandaj, the capital of Kurdistan Province in western Iran, a large crowd of people began a demonstration on Friday to protest the arrest of local religious leaders by the regime's IRGC and intelligence agents. The protesters also chanted anti-regime slogans including "Death to the dictator, death to regime operatives." Taking to the street with graffiti has also become commonplace in Iran's society during the uprisings. Videos of a young woman covering a wall in Tehran with the slogan "Death to Khamenei" has been circulating on social media. The MEK-affiliated resistance units and a series of operations in 7 cities, including Tehran, Mashhad, Shush, Somesara, Nikshahr, Yazd, and Hamadan, burned a variety of propaganda banners and the infamous images of Khomeini, Khamenei, and Soleimani.